All right, so they want to know number one about the tone. They want to like kind of emphasize that this is like heartfelt and funny. And they want
Yeah.
you guys' opinions about the overall tone. How would you describe it?
I completely agree with that. We just wanted to make it as authentic and transparent as possible so that, people at home could relate to, some struggles that Scott was going through and, just overall watching a family deal with tragedy and overcoming it.
Let's go right to the firefighters represented in the film. Talk about their place in the film and how valued they are currently in this state of the world.
Do you want to handle that, Pete?
Well, I think, they're heroes, first off, they're just these selfless people that, don't, take their own lives into consideration when there's others at stake. And I just think what we wanted to show was that heroes are very necessary and it's a really important job to have. And, we're really lucky that these people make ultimate sacrifices to, go into those buildings, and nurses to, be in the ER and save all these people. And, we're really lucky we have them.
Let's go right into the word of mouth. I mean, honestly, I've heard buzz and I'm like, how did you hear about it? Like, people are already talking about this movie, man. They're ready for it. Talk about the word of mouth or the early good review buzz that you've heard.
I personally haven't gotten it, but a lot of people are telling me like, hey, my mom lives in Germany and she saw the trailer. And I'm like, oh, wow, it's amazing. So I think, they're doing a really wonderful job of getting this out there.
So what we really want is just an extension of the video conversations that you and Pete have been having. And so you can completely riff on this, but it's more of like, you talking about why people should buy, if you can mention some of the bonus features, that'd be great.
Yeah, okay. All right. I personally am a fan of the DVD extra. I don't know if you are, Pete, but I listen to the commentaries. I watch the little documentaries. I love the deleted scenes and the bloopers. And on all our movies, we really go to town making all that stuff. Do you watch it, Pete? Do you watch all those things when you watch Blu-rays or digital downloads?
Yeah, I always love to see all the deleted scenes. Like, the cool thing about, this movie is we shot, I assume 100 hours of film. So there's just constant different takes and different scenes and like a lot of fun stuff that you might have missed in the movie that, just didn't fit it, that you could see on these platforms.
You and I did a commentary. I thought a good one. I thought we were focused. We were energetic. We were on our game commentary wise. We have a lot of good documentaries about firefighters and your friends, all the great comedians in the movie. We also have pieces about your life and your history, as well as a lot of deleted scenes. I shot more scenes than I needed, so I have to put them somewhere. I didn't want to just throw them in the garbage, so I give them to you. Sometimes people go, that scene was better than other scenes in the movie, and then I feel bad that I cut it out. I always tell people to buy the movie on Blu-ray or digital or KODI because there's extra stuff. When I finish a movie, if I'm watching Goodfellas, the first thing I'm thinking is, where's the commentary? Where's the hilarious Ray Liotta bloopers? So I try to provide that on my movies. You're the Ray Liotta blooper, Pete.
That's awesome. That's the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me.
So the next topic is about the shooting locations, what we covered. So Pete, if you want to touch on the following, they want to talk about the Staten Island Ferry, St. George Park, and honestly, your favorites in particular.
The Staten Island Ferry was fun to shoot on because I used to take that ferry every day into the city to try and go do stand-up and hit the open mic scene. And it's just like a really beautiful, like almost unknown thing in New York that you could just take this ferry for free and get the most beautiful view of the Statue of Liberty and the most beautiful view of the Manhattan skyline. And it's like, it's literally you entering Manhattan. It's like, it's really beautiful. My favorite thing that we shot in was the Staten Island Yankee Stadium, because I used to go there a lot as a kid to watch games and, with my dad and with his friends. And with my family, and you go there to see concerts and the fireworks show. And it also has the most beautiful view of the Manhattan skyline. So a lot of things in Staten Island are truly beautiful.
It's Ron and Dave's Tattooing on Manor Road. Pete, you want to talk about that one?
Ron and Dave's Tattooing is a cool tattoo shop that we found, that we were able to shoot the scene with Colson Baker, Machine Gun Kelly, who plays the tattoo owner, the shop. And it's another like cool little spot on Staten Island that like a lot of Staten Island people go to get their tattoos.
I want to go to the Firehouse now. Engine 163, ladder 83. Pete, you want to talk about that one?
Yeah, the Firehouse, the Wolf Pack. That's where we shot all of our Firehouse scenes. It was really cool because the firemen there were so inviting, and let Judd and I just be a part of the Firehouse, and we got to feel like part of the guys, and I think it really shows in the film.
So what makes Staten Island the perfect movie at home?
It's a really great movie to watch at home with your family, and I think it's an odd time to do it, but I'm proud that we're putting something nice and positive into the world.
What was the last movie you guys watched at home?
The last movie that I watched was Find Me Guilty, which is a Sidney Lumet movie with Vin Diesel, who I really love, and I think everything he says is hysterical. And he plays a mobster that defends himself on trial in the 1980s, and I highly recommend it, and I think you'll really enjoy it.
What are 3 things you must have with you on movie night?
3 things I must have with me on movie night is soda, Milk Duds, and popcorn.
3 things I need are my glasses, or I can't see it, chocolate, ice cream, and an extra pillow so my wife can't see I'm eating chocolate ice cream.
Perfect. Thank you, guys. Great.
All right. Thank you, guys. Miss you both. See you soon.
All right.
Miss you, Jason.
Great
Thank
job,
you, man.
buddy.
Thank you.
Thank you.